Welcome to part 3 of my Discover Laos series. After crossing the border from Thailand, I'm spending time in Vientiane to see whether this quiet capital could actually be a place to live or even retire. In this episode, I sit down with John, an expat who spent more than 25 years living between Thailand and Laos. I met John while crossing the border, and his perspective on life here is something you don't want to miss. So in this video, we slow things down and let him tell the story. And stick around to the end. I'd love to hear whether you think a city like Vientiane could actually work as a place to live or retire. Alright guys, so we found Crocodile Dundee in Laos here. I met John on the bus. The first person I speak to coming over the border was a bloody Aussie. So I want you all to meet John.
John Preston, I'm a Queenslander from Coolangatta.
Now, John's kindly invited us to his house, and he's also going to give us the rundown on the potential of Laos being a spot for retirement, and he'll give us his whole story. He's been around a long time, he's a bit of a legend, and he knows far more than I do.
It's a real pleasure to meet you, and to help you just explain to guys in retirement or looking at retirement in Laos. Laos has a lot to offer. This is my wife's house. I financed it, but it's an old family property. The old house that was here was damaged in the flood about 3 years ago. So we knocked the house down, and one and her late father, who sorely passed away 1 month after the building was complete. Okay, the total flattening of the house and the rebuild of the house, and we'll go for the outfitting of it too, probably tops 120 Australian dollars.
Yep. It's 120,000 Aussie guys.
And I probably could have gone a bit more palatial or whatever, but...
And that's all the trimmings and everything?
But we had a lot of structural work to do.
Yeah.
So that's where a lot of the cost went in the structural of building, because we did have to come up quite a bit from there.
Yeah, I can see it's quite elevated, and they've done
all the old windows of the house and the old timber, we kept that land over there belongs to the Wat. So we store a lot of timber over there, and we've got more timber from the old house.
Yes.
And we have land further over. If you have time, we'll go see. It's a beautiful little block, and we intend to build a little house there out of the leftovers.
Nice.
So again, this is all built up, and then the house was built on it. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, it looks a bit like a prison, but 3 weeks after her father died, one had left the window open and somebody stole her wedding ring. About 1990, I moved to Thailand for about 9 years, and it wasn't till I came up here. I just kept going to Malaysia or to Burma or to Cambodia to do the visa run. And then my mate said to me, go. Because it was a long way to come from, I was living in Phuket too for a while, and to go from Phuket all the way to the north, and it's a long trip. And back then, like the bus services, there was like, ooh. In 1999, I had to do my visa from Thailand, and a friend of mine had suggested to come to Laos to do my visa run. And it was just Shangri-La. That's the best way I can put it. Like, you had Thailand going at 100 to 1 at that time and being very powerful, and industry going forward, and then you stepped across the border and it was like, wow, just 30 years behind. It was just fantastic. And the people.
Was it the city that attracted you?
I first arrived in Sihom, which was the centre of the city, although it's built on the river, mainly on the river Sihom. But back then, the highest structure in the city was the Ark. When I first came here, there was very, very little crime. Very, I thought I'd step back in time.
Yeah.
There were no ATMs. That was in 1999 when I first came.
Is it petty crime more so, and do you get much violent crime?
Well, one, give you an example, one was going to collect the medicine in town, and she had just a very light gold chain. Anyway, the thing was, you got two riders up, one's got a jagging hook, and they'll go for the handbag or the gold, and then hit it in the neck.
Yeah.
And ripped it down here a bit. She had a couple of stitches, but they're stepping up crime more in here. But out in this area here, I mean, personally, I think it was somebody she knew.
Yeah.
This is my uncle, the brother of, no, not the brother, but brother-in-law of my father. Actually, the what name, their surname, is kind of in that.
Yeah.
That's how long they go back here.
Hello, who we got here?
Oh, sales lady that they're selling corn. 15,000 keep.
For two coin or one?
สองใบอะสองใบอะ
2 man
สองอ่าง
2 man 5,000
Two.
Two.
How do we say that?
สอง
Song. Okay. And one is?
หนึ่ง
No.
I love this kitchen. It's just typical Laos style outside kitchen. Yeah. It has its because it's open and that they do a lot of barbecuing. A lot of Lao food is cooked like this, mate, on barbecue and that. And my mother-in-law, she's out here, one's out here. They cook up everything, mate. Yeah. Better than gas.
Well, your barbies look quite advanced compared to the ones Patchy's family's got. They've still got the old clay pots. And,
Yeah, these are clay pots.
Yeah.
These are clay pots.
Yeah, they look very organised.
Oh, they're all women, mate. It's her sister. My auntie's, my mother, that's her sister. There's 4 of them. They're beautiful. God, they're beautiful. They're just, who the hell's this belong? I'm an alcoholic and I have been sober now for over 15 years. And I got sober, for myself, but for many things. But yeah, I spent heaps of money, blew heaps, mate. I was given an inheritance and over $250,000, and in 2 years. But I'm just one of hundreds, thousands. Partying and not caring and they're so cheap. And you just get this false security that it's like there forever, and it's just alcohol here. To me, I've seen many people actually die from it here. Alcoholic poisoning. 2 of my good mates, and both of them were Thai guys, but they drink. It's in their culture. I mean, more so than Aussies. Truly, it's part of their culture, more so in Laos. They really drink a lot here. I got me YouTube and internet on now.
Yeah, you've got the mod cons for sure, John. What is this here, these 2 buildings?
Toilets.
Oh, they're your toilets?
So when we have big parties, that whole courtyard out front, mate, we could have 100 people there.
Yep.
For family dues and whatever, so we've got to have toilets to go for it. They're really, she did a great job.
Yeah, nice.
It's just perfect. Loud, mate, eating out here in the morning, like it's beautiful. Oh God, these chairs are heavy. They're heavy, man. But they're great, you know. You just sit out here, chow down. It's an inside kitchen come wardrobe for mum and my 2 nephews. So they changing that over here. That's kind of their space and whatever. But this is, like I said, I got the fridge the other day. It's my little toy. It's got all the bling, you know, you push the door and
check it out.
It opens, open you prick. One had planned this she saw a friend have it and it was just a blank wall and she wanted to do it up. So all of one's idea, All of this is one's idea and her dad's.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a media. Nice
Okay,
media
I
room.
put in the couch, and I love these lay downs, like the
Yeah.
pillows. We open the front door, open the back door. Ooh, there's a beautiful breeze through here.
And it's hard to believe it's $120,000 considering some of the basic houses in Australia, 3x1. You're looking at half a million.
3-bedroom with toilet en suites on each bedroom.
Is that right?
En suites on each, exactly like mine's the bigger one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's when I first met you at this hotel, this very hotel.
16. So how long have you been with?
Oh, I met one in 2004 on the railway station at Nong Khai. I was going down to Bangkok for work, and she was sitting in the sun, and I was sitting in the shade, and I said to her in my worst Lao, I suppose, "Oh, look, come and sit in the sun," like that, and she just like, "What the hell? How can you speak Thai and Lao?" And I just said, "Oh, I've lived here for many years," and that's how we met.
Amazing.
That was over 20 years ago, 24 years ago. All these houses here are all relations.
Yeah.
All of them are cousins and aunts.
Yeah.
But I love how the trees are all fruiting and coming into season. Now, the lady we just spoke to, this is her house here.
Oh wow, it's beautiful.
Come in,
Look at that.
come in.
Oh,
We're out here. Oh, it's a party house, man.
This is a party house, is it?
It's a party house.
Is it?
They have parties here all the time.
I bet.
But she lends me her car all the time.
Yep.
And we have parties out the front here.
It just looks like a Queenslander, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then because the river floods all the time, they've built for it.
Yeah. So they're right on the...
Right on the river, mate. We'll go outside
guys.
here and the river's right out there.
Yeah, check it out. They're right on the river.
Like, we'll go out through that gate. It's open.
Yep.
Oh, no, it's locked.
No, it's open.
It's open. This is where we were yesterday, mate. We were sitting here yesterday, about 15 of us, just sitting here having a barbecue.
Beautiful. Look at this.
Oh, you want a beer? Bien ba?
Yeah, sure.
Bien beer?
Look at this.
Take a beer.
Huh?
Take a beer.
It's like we just found a treasure chest.
Ah, lemon.
She said to me if want to ring and then
Oh, yeah. So, going against everything that I've had a few people saying comments that all we're concerned about is cold beer over here. Not everyone. And the only reason why I bring up beer is that I use it as a international exchange item for fun.
Yeah, yeah.
But John doesn't drink, as you know.
I'm a lemon soda boy.
He's a recovered
Alcoholic?
alcoholic.
No, I'm not a recovered. I am an alcoholic. You are forever.
Okay.
And this company now makes lemon soda, and that's beer lao.
Yeah.
And great beer. Beer lao.
I'm going to indulge in a beer lao even though I'm on the clock, but I'm the boss, so I can do whatever I bloody want, can't I, John?
And now we're coming out to here, to the Makong. The property in front of your house, even though that's government land, you can build these structures. So our pension, which is 500, you get about 500 a week. Australian dollars. That equivalates to 360 US. And you if you're out of town and you're not partying and you're just taking a simple life, you live very, very well. You're not want for anything. And that's paying your bills, your water, electricity, everything.
So you said before, you're living on the 500 Aussie a week, is that what you're saying?
No, not at the moment, but when I do, because I've got an inheritance that I got, so I'm lucky in that way. But
so what do you live on, if you don't mind me asking?
My inheritance at the moment.
No, I mean how much?
Oh, the pension too. I get the pension too. But
well, what's your budget? What do you reckon?
I budget here. Oh, and it's so cheap because of one. Because I'm with her. Like
so how much
probably a week we're doing $100 in food or something like that, if that. if that. But that's our shopping, if we go out.
So what would, if a retiree came out, single guy like me, living in a pretty modest place out here in the burbs, how much do you think I could get away with? And living...
If you had your place set up and whatever, your pension is totally sufficient. Totally.
Yeah.
You
so you're saying 500 Australian?
I mean, to go into town, I think on the bus costs something like 50 cents.
Yeah. So I'm probably living on between 15 and 2,000 a month. So that's 500. That's the same. 500 a week, Australian dollars.
It depends. Again, you found vientiane expensive. But there are places there you can get very cheap, you know. Yeah. You can get for 100 a month.
Yeah.
You know, I love this guy's old house. He's the father-in-law of Anna, who's relation to, but they built this for him on the river. He's in there, so don't disturb him.
Okay, yeah.
But that's his shack. And every one of them can build this on the river.
They're allowed to build on the river?
Yeah. If it's in front of their house, they can build
Why
it.
wouldn't you?
And usually, see the ladies, there's my mum and...
Can they set up a shop? Can they set up like a beer shop on that?
No, it's just, this is just for relaxation.
Yeah.
Most of these people are all my relatives. Yeah. But again, mate, you're not... that's my mum.
Yeah, beautiful. You're all beautiful.
Okay. These two, this is her sister, they're sisters. That's the lady Ding that we met, that's her mother, and that's one's mother.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Went back with nothing, but I had to just rebuild everything, getting your driver's license and registering Social Security or whatever. And then keeping in touch with one, and then Mum got really sick, and I had to look after Mum. And
how did she put up with your drinking, and at any point was she ready to throw you to the bloody cleaners?
เข้าถามว่าเมื่อก่อนเวลาผมกินเหล้าเยอะแยะเลยทำไมหวานเดียวกันเลยไม่ออกไปเลยแบบกลับบ้านเลย She said she loved me. We're here at a restaurant. Just this is how they set up a lot of the restaurants on the Mekong. It's just such a beautiful view. You got Thailand or Nong Khai there. It's just a family plot from these people there, and they've got all this land here. That's where the wealth is in Laos at the moment. Land like this, open air restaurant. I love them.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's where you went, darling, on the boat. Yeah, I do remember. Yes. It was a strange feeling looking over the Mekong from Laos. What it did make me realise was how small the world really is and how little time we have on it. I love to travel, I love to experience other cultures, and this is why I do what I do, and I hope to encourage you all out there to do the same. Get out there and enjoy the world, as soon as you can.
And the Mekong, it's so fertile, mate. So whenever the river goes down, they're out here planting stuff as quick as they can because it's just so fertile. Some sugar. Yeah.
All right, we just had a beautiful, authentic Lao meal. Very nice. And they want us to have a look at the kitchen.
Roast chicken. Oh, that chicken you said was beautiful. It's all done here. That's the roast of that.
ไว้มาก่อนมันปิดแล้วเอาออกเมื่อกี้นี่ลืมบอกเจ้าเดี๋ยวหาก็เอาออก
The chicken was absolutely beautiful. It was They were very small chickens, so it tells me that they're homegrown chickens. They're not these bloated hormone injected jobs.
They make their own noodles here. And this is what she wants us. She's got the bag of dough here, okay? And she's gonna squeeze it into the water and make the noodles that we just had, handmade here. That's how they make them. Okay?
Oh la la.
And then it's like, as soon as they boil, they'll come to the top like that. Boop, there. That's ready. And now she'll scoop them out.
Huh? Oui.
Okay.
Oh.
And then.
Oh la la.
Then they cool it down.
That's how it's done.
Cool down.
Fresh.
And what we just ate then with the noodles, they're kind of famous in this area for doing handmade noodles. And this is how they set it out. They'll do it in bundles like that. And it's very beautiful how they present them. Boudin, like he just loved this sort of stuff, you know, where they just did it by hand. เป็นสวยมากเลยนะ I'll do another cup. I'll do another cup.
Yeah, and that's just dough.
This is the finished product.
Beautiful. We just
It's
had
beautiful,
that.
yeah.
And you made the
Okay.
little dumplings, the little dumplings.
Yeah, they can do that, but this here is just noodles from flour and what that's.
Is it
that's-
flour or
Yeah,
rice
yeah.
flour?
Rice flour. Rice flour.
Rice flour?
I think.
Because they don't use flour here.
Not
rarely.
our flour, not cornmeal
Yeah,
flour.
yeah.
They used rice mill flour.
Not wheat. They don't use
No.
wheat.
Oh, they do a bit. Do a bit in some stuff, but in copy it.
But I prefer the vermicelli or the rice noodle. It's better on the stomach.
It's great noodle, mate. And again, handmade like that.
Yeah.
People come for miles just to eat those noodles.
Is that
Just
right?
to eat the noodle.
Someone's on spud peeling duties here. Oh no, that's ginger.
That's
Ginger.
Yam, chame.
King.
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 King?
King.
Now it's
King. But that's ginger, yeah?
Yeah.
same.
Mm.
Just smell it.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
It is.
Doesn't get any more real than this, guys. There's the
and
ginger.
it's just the simple dishes that they do here that they're very.
For short.
They're for this little area. And look at the view. Look at that view.
Yeah. So
It's all about the view, actually.
you can't see it,
And then the food.
guys, but that is Nong Khai over there. So let's talk about healthcare, John.
As I said,
What's the drill?
healthcare here is to stay f***ing healthy. No, just okay. Health is so inexpensive over here to actually go to the hospital and that. In Thailand it might have increased, but again, I don't have it, and I don't feel the need for it.
And what about access to hospital care?
You got good hospitals here in Laos, and you have better systems in Thailand, of course, but it's right there.
Yeah.
It's just a trip over the road.
Yeah.
And if you need to go by ambulance, they take you across, or fly you, or whatever. But don't be scared. I mean, people are too worried about, oh, if I get this, I get this. If you're careful, you know, accidents happen.
And I think for those who are concerned that have pre-existing conditions, I think if your pre-existing conditions are that bad, you may
can't go.
reconsider not leaving.
Well, they
the
won't let you
country.
fly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've got some conditions, you can't fly.
Yeah.
No, but if you've got preconditions, make sure that there's a very good hospital 2, 3 good hospitals in the capital itself.
Yeah.
And then you've got Thailand across the river. So they have adamant healthcare service, like in not Nong Khai, but Udon Thani. They've got a huge hospital.
Yeah.
And the best doctors and whatever. I mean, truly, it's nothing. Truly, not that big a concern. I truly, if you're that concerned, don't head out. You know.
เกียวขิงนางบี
Gao Ki Nam
นางบี
Nang Bi.
Gao Ki Nang Bi.
Oh yes, you spoke it very good. Oh,
We are,
very good.
This restaurant is right on the Mekong here in Laos.
Yeah, just up past the immigration bridge.
Up past Immigration Bridge, we are staring at Nong Khai,
Yeah.
and it's called.
นี่ไปให้ปลาทูเจ้าขิงนางบี
I'm guessing you've been here 30 years, or 30 odd years or whatever.
In Asia, Thailand mostly.
Yeah. But here, you look like you don't feel like an outsider. You look like you're part of the woodwork now.
And that's the secret about it, being trying to be part of them, trying to learn.
Assimilating.
Assimilating to them, mate,
Yeah.
Yeah, I stand out like because I'm white, and that's it. I'm going to be a foreigner. But I try to break those barriers by speaking the language, by mucking around with them. And it does, it works. Even she's getting a little bit better.
Yeah. And what do you think Laos has given you that Australia couldn't give you now?
Oh, family. Because my family's I got my brother, but he's my only family.
Yeah.
But I got so much more family here, and that's like people might say, "Oh, you got to pay for them, you got to do that." No, you don't. No, it's not like that. You know, I look after my family, my immediate family, but other than that, I've gained so much. I've gained a life. I eat healthy. I live healthier. I'm learning every day. I love learning. And I've met people here that say, "Oh, I don't want to do business in Lao language or whatever." I go, "Well, you're pretty silly because you're getting your own throat cut." So I have so many relations that say, "John, please introduce me to an Australian guy." I said, "Well, it's kind of difficult. You got to know each other. You got to talk. Oh, one like you and one." I said, "Well, we have history together." I don't think that's anything with any relation. If you got a history where you went through the hard times and you saw the person didn't leave you, you know, and stood by you.
Does she? Can you ask her? Does she still love you?
เขาถามว่าเดี๋ยวนี้หักกันบ่
ฮัก
จริงบ่จริงไม่เชื่อเลยจุบน้อย
Can you see yourself living out your life here?
Easy, not a problem.
Are you?
Yes. Yeah. It's such an easy life, mate, you know. Look at this, so quiet. Look at this, you can just crash out here. It's beautiful. And like you have property on the other side of the river like this.
So many people get worried about coming here and losing touch of culture and family back home,
How
but
can you? It's born and bred.
we don't have the same culture and that family closeness, which is that's one thing that I've noticed, and I'm an immigrant to Australia, that we're missing that closeness. I'm not going to make the assumption that every family's like that, but
No.
like you, I have very limited family there. I have my immediate family, my kids, but I don't have an extended family there, so I see more closeness and family in countries like this than I do back in Australia.
Man, family after all connected to our house. See, there's our house, not that one, but the next one.
Yeah.
And all these families from that to down there are all connected. And then over the road, then over there. Nah.
I mean, you can't pick a better place. And I fell in love with the Mekong 3 months ago when I first landed up there, and on Pasai.
Oh, yeah.
And we were actually just on the other side of the river. You can't see it, guys. I'll zoom in a little bit, but Nong Kai is just across. And
Just there.
I've been looking over the river for the last 2 or 3 months, pondering, going, oh, what's going on?
What's on over
there?
here?
Yeah, I'm just like getting itchy feet again. I've got to get over there and have a look. And I'm really glad that I made it out here. I'm really glad that I met you.
Oh, mate,
and,
same.
And I'm very grateful that you could share your story.
Oh,
with us.
mate, I loved it, mate. I just hope people watch your show and we're trying to help them assimilate to a different country, a different culture, which is just great.
Yeah.
You know, and people that bag or whatever, like, you know, it's easy to armchair bag and whatever, or if you've been dirty, be dirty and stay dirty. But, you know, you can have this sort of life. It is possible.
Yeah.
Just do a bit of planning, and it's not rocket science.
Yeah. So parting words for our future retirees, current retirees that are out there, they're sitting on their armchair looking at YouTube going, man, I want a piece of something, but I can't get it in Australia. What are your parting words to them?
Go get a ticket, come over, have a look, and check it out. You'll find something here. You're not. You think you're in a back world country, but you're not.
Yeah.
You are absolutely not. Come, give it a go.
Thanks.
You'll be happy.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, my pleasure.
See you later.
Okay.